So yeah, if anybody is watching from the stream, YouTube, I'm sorry is the first thing. You missed the entire like 60% of the stream about the medianxl, and yeah, it's painful. I feel sad. I guess I can make it into the video or something, but not really. Hornet too. How much is the damage that I'm doing? Oh god, it's not hit me. 41, 62, 39 to 83, and to 18 and above. I feel like fire single target damage is actually quite good. Especially because like I actually didn't put any point into the fire, then this is the damage that I'm getting. It should be great. I'm not gonna bother watching for the status, but like usually think one, I didn't actually pick up any gear that gives the stats boost. Which is very like questionable decision now I think about it. If you want the easy stats boost, usually like breastplate is one that you can use. I think heavy boots or there's boots that gives like 40 stats. There's a special shield that spiked shield has a globe stats boost too, but that's arguable for the. That's good for the sorceress and druid, I think, but not necessarily for the best for everything. A fist will die soon. Just like that. And that's that. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Yeah, I wanted to have like no necessary tutorial, but like. Oh, by the way, this is great item. This has minus enemy elemental resistance, which is the probably best thing I can get overall. I'm probably gonna lower the skill level of the code still. It's still very expensive skill. Like cast 3 or 4 times and it's gonna use this much. It's not necessarily totem's benefit that you can just use like most of the things fine. Use this. So for quite a while, like up to around level 100, your base gear is gonna be a tiered unique. Pretty much. Unless you try to do something weird. Like you can actually, I know you can do something like rare only or something like that. But your best bet is not that. Your best bet is gonna be using tiered unique entirely. Even rings and amulets on the TU section, I actually doubt you can craft the level 100 ones. But you can keep the level 100 uniques. But you can make up to level 50 ones easily. Okay, on death blow works, so that at least reanimate works. Interesting. This is a very strong build, I guess. Let's go. After I farmed every gear, I'm gonna actually swap the skills. Up to level 50, you have the free respec. You don't have to use it. I could definitely do it better, but like for the beginner, I'm definitely sure that you're likely to respec around level 50, like level 45 or level 50 or whatever, to match your gear requirements. Oh god. Stop. Just like that, everyone's dead. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Spell focus vitality mana no. I think I need more strength for the other thing. Oh no. Oh my god, can I type N, please? Tier 2 Ancient Armor is 57 to 60. And required level is 30. I think both are fulfilled. It's recommended, always recommended to check your required level of the gear and required status for the gear. This time I actually have that item actually have I think the minus requirements percentage with potential difference. That's why I have to check it closely, but also for the unique crafting test recipe, only thing you have to care about is gonna be the item type. You can actually use like its own unique to make its own unique. Usually you don't do it because why do you do it? But it's bettering. And teleport on top of here. I got to bend the shadow block. Trophy's gonna murder, totem's gonna murder them. And I would be happy. I may actually get to the Act 5. Gilded Shield is amazing for the Barbarian. Bundle Plate is the Sorcerer's Fire one, I think. Don't even gonna though. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Rings and amulets, you can make it, you don't need to, so. Actually, I think you can craft like rings very consistent. Yeah, that's why you probably don't want to do that. I actually got a lot of the skill boost, so my totem gets a lot more mana to summon, even though I got the lob mana boost from my other gear. Ancient Armor has a lob mana boost, but oh, Rajax. Pick up every single tiered unique, like these colored ones, until you're sure you don't want to pick that up. Like, they are useful for like so many years, so many length. You're gonna use it to much later, trust me. Now because I got that, I think I'm gonna change this. Pick this up, pick this up. How much stats do I want? I usually actually pretty much rush the gears fast. But I may not like it. I don't know. So I picked the thing called Soul Bond. What it does is it does... If you have like every enemy's like... Every enemy's? All three kind of totem near each other, it's gonna do this cool thing. This gonna give the damage bonus, and I think it actually gives life after each kill, which usually is called sustain, in which means that how you survive, how you get your life back on the practical situations. Belt, I can use it for now. Yeah, Ali here, by the way. F belt, Tal helm, if boots, and L grove. Those four is generally speaking your best bet for early game. Like early game. For the very beginning of the game, up to Mephisto, you usually have those four equipped. Because they have that good amount of capacity. Defensive capacity. I think it's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoa. I could get dual cast. Nope. I couldn't get dual cast. I'm gonna get all of the gears. I can delay that to potentially get around level 50. Around level 50 or 60, you can usually buy like tier 3 uniques. Around level 80, which is probably too late for this build to, you know, snipe towards, to delay the things, you can buy the tier 4 uniques. Around level 81 is most of the tier 4 base item is on the gamble list. I don't suggest going for it, but you can do it if you want. So like, for example, I can just have like try to save some of the items by delaying the shop, delaying buying some tiered uniques. I think I hit the breakpoint. I don't really know about what's the cast frame for this build right now. More because that I don't need to know about this. All I care is being able to bend the shadows. I don't really have like too much point in which that I have to cast the totem back. So I don't really need that yet. You can check the website and then see the speed calculator. There's a link that's gonna give you a good idea, and it's most useful one, to be honest. Come on. And just like that, Mephisto is dead. Yeah, 2 circlet. I'm gonna use it for now, I think. Oh, I didn't even make the tier. It's gonna give them more cold damage. So I'm gonna use it for now. I'm gonna go for a really generic one, which is like not the what guide said, but I don't care about guide. I think it is fair to do it. Because all 3 totems are very good for its own purpose, but really bad for the other purpose. And Angelic actually gives me more possibility of like using the generic items than the one specific one. It can have so much skill boost and just generic spell damage. The likelihood of me having a good amount of the spell damage to utilize all of them is actually there. And Mephisto is dead again. Pick those up, rinse and repeat. Repeat that till you have like every gear necessary, pretty much. I need a lot more. Early game, your best bet is Mephisto. Just spam Mephisto till like you have enough to make everything. On the late game, you have like actually like either normal or hell Mephisto farming is almost always good. Best way to get the Arcane Crystal. Only on like really end game you have the better way of getting the Arcane Crystal. And at that point, that is like actually on the end game. Above level 135, there is a place called the Skoskland. That place is... enemies are super strong. Like, I'm not joking about super strong. I can't even clear that usually. Most build struggles unless you have really good gears. At that point, you can finally start farming the unique fast, like Arcane Crystal faster. And at that point, depends on build, you don't really need the Arcane Crystal, or you just need so many of them that you have to farm them. Arcane Crystal is useful for multiple things. There's something called Shrine Blessing, there's something called Jewel Crafting, and there is obviously the unique, tiered unique, making tiered unique also use this one. Oh, yep, totem. Oh, there's chance, yeah. I think I actually am gonna not go for that and... Also, you can see that my inventory has a lot of runes. Yes. Don't bother about that. I'm gonna eventually clean that up, but it usually happens around hell. I don't care, in other words. It takes like 5,000 per rune type to make the something called rune container. It's too expensive to do it now. Around the hell, you usually have enough to start doing that, so... For now, just have all the runes just spread around and like be sad. It's not too much of a deal. I guess today I can go towards the end of Act 5. Hopefully Act 5. I mean, it's kind of dead of the purpose, so who cares? Also, if anybody wanna just comment on me and laugh about whatever I'm saying wrong, I'm fine with that. Cause I'm sure I'm gonna make a lot of mistake like that. Oh, of course, preserved head. Honestly, like, as I said, I'm like 3 mods into this mod. So like, I'm nowhere close to be qualified, but like, I guess if you were to somehow watch this as a first time experience, it's gonna be a good thing that you will have it. And also, I need to talk about something all the time anyways. I said this something about this like 5 times already. God damn it. Oh. I don't have to farm those big mobs now. So gems, Onyx in specific, that I saw there. You may like to farm it. I'm not sure yet. Like, you can collect those to get the good gems. You may like to do that. You can do that. For this build, I guess it would be unnecessary, so it doesn't really matter for the most part. Later on, there is a point in which you start to care. Specifically for the Onyx, Bloodstone, Amber, and oh, let me rephrase this. Perfect Onyx, perfect Bloodstone, perfect what's the name? Amber, perfect Turquoise. Those 4 gives the max elemental resistance, and that's important for the later part. Also, and honestly, like, having extra fire resist access is kind of nice on the bomb builder. I'm not comfortable with going there with, like, no problem, so I'm gonna just do this. Clean that. Oh god. Yeah. Totems has the body. It can block enemies' path like I did against some goblin some time ago. It can block yourself like I almost did there. Just deal with it. Also, pretty much every summon build start with that ritual or like summoning all of the minions. Just deal with it, or you don't run the summon build. Although, no build more or less have those kind of things, and this build doesn't have like every 5 seconds buff or the every 20 seconds buff. Some build uses every 15 seconds buff or 5 seconds buff or something like that. Just be ready for that. You sometimes have to like buff 5 times just to get started. It's how it is. Deal with that. God, I hate myself. YouTube site's supposed to have way more contents than this. God damn it. I at least have to bring this closer every now and then. Also, for the first time playing, you should definitely download something called D to start, but it's not a must. It's amazing to have it. Most players have it, I'm sure. It's not illegal modification or anything. Even on the online, it's allowed. There's also a thing called the offline tool or something that grants infinite respect, which is essentially you can get all the skill point and the stats point in back to the 0, like completely free again, is to do stuffs again, which is amazing. Just do it. If you'd like, there is that. For the online, don't ask me about anything. I have no idea how to do it. I don't care about online content at all. Oh god. Bend the shadows. Oh god, that's scary. Wow. 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 So fast. They just melt. Huh? Too many? I think there's something. One, two, three, four. I need one more kill. And everything is tier 4. Tier 2. I'm actually gonna delay this as much as possible because I'm curious about how far I can push. Also, I'm gonna drop on the filter. Filter is not the feature for the just normal thing, but there's a soft called D2 stats which has a link on the official site, so just take that. And then you're gonna get access to this amazing tool. And Memphis is dead. Getting better damage. Nice. I can delay that. I'm gonna go for standard way of just getting this. Tier 2. Let's start buying it. I have way more enough. Way more than enough. Gamble. I'm gonna actually though start taking the tier 3 on the list. I don't think I can get tier 3, but yeah, if I get it, that's amazing, so might as well do that. Yeah. Boots, yeah. Boots, cap, heavy glove, and sash. Boots. Boots. Sash and heavy glove. Cap. I'm not sure like how like generic, how many people does generic setup like I did. I feel like this is unusual setup. Can I get cap? What? Again, around level 50, you can start to shop load things. You usually get cap earlier than this, but and shop the 4 of those. That color reminds me. Yeah, white color difference. Don't bother about that. Shape difference, should I say. And yeah, L glove, and usually I have the tier boots. If boots, I forgot. My bad. I'm gonna put like around 125 strength. I can actually get most gears tier 3 now, assuming that I have enough strength to do that. But I'm not gonna push that yet, I guess. I can definitely do that. I don't need to wait too much. What else? What did I think? Oh, respect. Again, below level 50 or below level 51, up to level 50, you can respect infinity at here. Whenever you did make mistake, you can just say, oh my god, and then go back here. Death Forest, Death Pact. The Gathering, Dirt, Soulbond. Should I go for Apprenticeship? Death Wars not gonna happen. Usually you want to max anything that has the avoid percent. I may not do that this time. I mean, up to a certain point, you don't really need it, but endgame you usually get those kind of things maxed. Yeah. It's not really that great though. I'm gonna go for Apprenticeship for now. After the stream, I'm gonna probably farm slightly more to get the Arcane Crystal. My beginning objection is kind of gone. When I forgot to stream on the YouTube side, that stupid one. That was a big mistake of me. I think just having this is very fine. You'll have enough skill boost. If you get a good skill boost, you don't really need too much to make this build great. I'm gonna need something called the Nest Stone later. But the Nest Stone is one of the more expensive side of the item, or the rare item with great benefit. I'm sure in the online, it's usually expensive item. Yeah, use fire skills. Here, on this act, what you have to do is... Well, where should I start? There's like pretty much two things you have to do on the normal. On the hell, there is a lot of side quests you have to do, but I'm not gonna bother about saying every single one of them. It's gonna take forever. What you have to do is kill that guy and clear the act. Finish the act, which is... And additionally, you try to get more experience, as much experience as you want. If you farm the Mephisto, you're gonna get a good amount of experience, so you don't have to bother too much about... Oh god, I'm gonna die. That being said, I'm stupid. I'm gonna do something important real quick. If you correct all of the runes, you're definitely gonna have enough runes to get good amount of resistance. I actually am very defensively strong, the defensively and resistance best gear, I think. Lightning and cold resistance, fire and poison resistance. This has fire, lightning, cold resistance. No, that's because I socketed things. And I actually got some good rings actually. That was actually quite good for... That was better than I expected. Usually depends on your gear, you sometimes have like almost 0% resistance. On that case, you have to pretty much use every single socket on the tier 2. On those times, usually you're on the other stats based than the energy based. Which means, what it means is that you would likely have the tier 3 at the moment. Or potentially tier 4. Tier 4 required level is barely low sometimes. Tier 2 requires like 100 stats. Sometimes 200 stats on the very heavy items, but don't worry about that exception. I'm collecting gems, perfect gems. You don't really need to, but you kind of need it on the no, High Heavens Library of Fate. Why did I come here? Can somebody explain? Whatever. Might as well do this since I'm here. I don't know why I came here. I shouldn't be here, as far as I can tell. That's one-handed? Sure. On the hell, you're recommended to do that quest. That's gonna give me something called Essence. I'm not sure if Brimstone can spawn there, but as far as practical purpose, what you want is a Essence. Essence is just, you have Essence on like 30 seconds later. It's better than what you have to do later on. I'm gonna get strength. You're gonna... I think I'm gonna go for around 250 strength up to a certain point. You usually don't want to get that high, but for like gear conservation, actually have those strength numbers considered for this case. Sometimes you will have the plus the strength plus the dexterity that helps the wearing the gear. Sometimes you will need to wear like 250 strength. You need to get low enough number, like 250, just to make those things working. Super yellow, what's happening? Why was that yellow? Go, Dirge. Yeah, I'm gonna clear up the Act 5. Because things are so light, I'm probably gonna... Oh, close and fire. Closed. Yeah, I think this shape was right. Anyways, those enemies gonna die, so... And yeah. Did I kill the boss and open the tube? I don't remember. How do I not remember that? God, I wish my English is better on the pronunciation. It is okay, I heard. It's not amazing, I heard. Yeah. So you have to open the 5 seals. I should have explained earlier. And then take the boss down. But if enemy is there, what it means is I probably forgot to open the seal somewhere. Or kill the boss. Like an idiot that is. I'm as much of a bystander as it could be. They take forever to get summoned, but there is a lot of minions. Be careful. Be careful of what I can't tell because they died so fast. And because I killed Ezel, I'm gonna get the +2 to skill levels for the skill points. Use it wisely. I'm at the level 47. At the end of the this act, or the right before the bell, you want to have at least 45 level, I believe. But you usually have it, especially if you farm for the tiered unique. If you don't, then you may not have it. get experience. I'm gonna get towards 250 strength. Should I go for tier 3 and then not go for the tier 4 or no? It's hard to tell. Yeah, this build is strong, so... I think this build is very good right now. Good single target damage. Really decent place. I call it good now. I'm not sure which totem to focus on right now though. I can focus on lightning or cold or something like that. Yeah, it is like 46%. Yeah, this is definitely decent build right now. It's not the same as like when I was cast above and saying like, oh my god, this is going better than expected. I meant it, but at the same time, it was not going well. Markov Infusion, if you don't know about that, just pick it up and stash in the storage for now. I don't think I'm gonna use it for quite a while. What it can do is it can create something called honorific item. It will have the maximum allowed number of sockets, which usually is like 4 for the glove and boots. Different number for different stuffs. By the way, you either rescue them or don't rescue them. You don't have to bother about it. You can get runes out of it. You can hire the Act 5 Mercenary, aka Barbarians. You don't need it. You can pick that though. Generally speaking, Mercenary is not that worthy in this game, other than very early on. Also, I get level 49. Next level is 50, and after 50, after 50, you can infinitely respec. After 51, you can no respec anymore. Oh my god, the low spells. So if you have any complaints or like you accidentally picked a point into some other skill that you don't need, you can revamp that right now. You cannot revamp that, get that back later on. At least as easy as you could do. You need either something called Belladonna extract. I actually have in stash, I can show that. Also, one advice that I can give out about the Belladonna extract is actually do not... Make sure that when you have the potion that gives life, do not have the Belladonna extract and accidentally use it. It happens. Trust me, I did it again. A few times. Yeah. This potion is called Belladonna extract. It's gonna give you the respect. It's expensive. Like, you're gonna get it when you're farming randomly. It's not too rare, like, when you're playing this through the game, you're gonna get it at some point. So, like, it's not like it's the, oh my god, I used it, I'm not gonna get it, but you have to farm for at least an hour. Potentially even more, depends on how fast you can farm and how good you're at farming, as well as what your luck is. There's been a number of times that I got Belladonna extract, even up to Act 3 on the normal. So like, that's like 1 hour to 2 hour. You're gonna find it at some point, but you're likely to find it up around like 110 at least. Find one up around 110 at least, I feel. But you're not likely to... I feel confident, I'm gonna go. What I was contemplating about is take the waypoint or no. Because I can go there, take the waypoint, and go back to the Anya quest. So I should talk about the objection of this act, I guess. This act, what you want to do is... You can obviously kill the boss that I killed earlier. You pretty much should do what I'm gonna do here, which is come to the crystalline passage, go to the cave over there, and then save the Anya. Anya quest rewards is slightly modified, so be careful about that. I mean, you will, like... You cannot use that. I think because the Anya quest reward actually get broken when you die. So that they actually were moved to the charm that you're gonna get soon. At the end of this act, actually. Soon enough. Anyways, beat the idiots. By the way, for anybody is curious, like already have the set, I recommend, like, that set is so heavy for whatever reason. It was ridiculously heavy, to be honest. It's like 500 strength and dexterity. It's very heavy if you, despite the fact that the rebel requirement is like 80. Talk to Anya, this girl there. Go back and talk to Mala. By the way, Mala's card. Why did I open portal there? Talk to this guy again. Talk to Mala again, and your objection is done. You cannot use it. You have to keep it with something called Sunstorm Twin Sea, which you will obtain at the end of this act. That's that. I don't know who I'm explaining these to, but who cares? Honestly, Totem feels very great now. I mean, after Cast Above, everything should feel great. Let's be honest about that. After this, there is gonna be Ancient Fight, which shouldn't be a problem for this build, or most build on the normal, it's no problem. Actually, on even Hell, it's not gonna be a problem. You are likely to be way stronger than that. In the base game, you're so likely to struggle, but not on this game. Okay, bend the shadows. I opened the portal there just in case. I actually am not gonna bother about that though. Yeah, just like that. I actually surprised that like they died that fast actually. That was faster than I expected. Yay. Soulbond is giving me a lob life after each kill and the lob's totem spell damage. I'm fine with that. So you can take the waypoint. You don't really need to. You can. I don't even recommend it actually. Just go. Perfect Onyx. Let's take that and so that this has a max cold resist. You want to have like some numbers of them just to have it. Especially on the Onyx, I think. Late game, there is a boss called Phobos. At that point, you probably still uses this, right? I've never fought that guy. It's very, very, very end game. Like, one of the latest boss you can fight. Likelihood of you meeting or that you worry about that from my explanation is not there, so just if you meet and struggle, good luck. I'm not gonna bother explaining it. I'm not gonna bother thinking about it. Only thing you have to know is he's the endgame boss. That lowers your max cold resistance. On the vanilla D2, you really do not care about the max resistance. I feel like you usually care about the... You usually care about the... Oh, that's chance. I feel like you usually care about the... I'm gonna actually disperse the totem a bit. Take those idiots out. Next is the boss. Sag Rush. There's right next to it, there's Navi who is immune to all damage. You can either kill it super fast or you can't kill it. Like, you have to kill the Saglash first. She summons... I think the Winter Avatar is the name of the skill. I'm actually not sure about that. Those guys, you can... just hit with your body, and then they're gonna die. Where's the boss? Over here. Yeah, Rista is no longer that kind of a boss. Excuse me? So this place requires level 45. That is why I recommended you to get level 45 before at the end of the place. I'm actually gonna go for slightly different strats than usual. Yeah, this is a strat called Totem Ladder, I guess. I just named it there. Why? Because Bend the Shadows here is not really amazing. This place is scary for the... No, especially scary if you're low level. Like... If you have low defense, this place is scary. If you do not have a good way to manage the large number mob, you should really be careful about this place. I'm assuming this on the late game, I'm gonna go like this for the lob content though. And just like that. Make sure to pick this up. I forgot to pick this up and cried a bit. Good thing about this right now is that one, I have a lot of the apprenticeship. I even put it over any of the totem skill levels, so my damage is slightly low. But I have a lot of skill boost actually, so I think I'm fine. And apprenticeship gives the life to the totem. make sure you don't be dumb and just like do this. And you can't move. I guess this is wide enough that that's never gonna happen. Anyways. Also, what I'm popping right now is pretty much the only way to progress it here. Progress this place. I think everybody does it more or less same. Unless you're assassin, you can probably skip some of them, but just do it normally. And this is gonna be the normal method you're gonna be do pretty much always. And kill those idiots, kill those idiots. Oh yeah, that attack is called phalanx. Or the spell, should I say. It's not necessarily the best thing you face tank that. If that happens on your roll, be careful. You may die. Totem is so good. On the 150 Rift version, there is something scary about this, so be careful about that. But for this version, there is none. I actually had there was Snake over here. I don't know what's happened to that. I remember the Raging Gamma is complaining about that. Why am I going the wrong way? Anyways. Just killing those guys till they all die. Slow and steady is very good for this place. You're like, if you rush with weaker build, or even strong build, how much ever strong you feel, you are likely to die over very quick. If you stand still with like, how much defense do I have? Amazon Warrior have a 61% chance to hit me. And then there, you can easily amass like hundreds of them if you're not careful and like cleaning up the enemy's back. Living at the back of you. You can amass like 20, 50, something like that easy. Just kill it. And just like that, this is done. After that, use the practice box me sticker. You made a back one to go over here and then get this. And all of those bosses gives the Shadow Fire, Ice and Thunder. Combine it and you get the fast charm that you're gonna get. It's very strong charm. Every build should get it. Unless you're for whatever reason not using it. I don't know like it's practical or not. I mean it's impractical. I'm 100% certain. I can't bend the shadow there. Bell has 20 minutes time limit. You're never gonna hit it on the normal and the nightmare. Don't bother about that. It's not even scary. Just like that, the game is normally done. I guess the totem is very strong early on. I'm actually surprised how easy it was. My skill plan overall is gonna be like max soul bond. And like next is gonna be apprenticeship, I think. I'm not sure if I'm gonna even put point into those skills. I guess I will. I'm gonna stream slightly more to get more Arcane Crystal. Now my goal is to get the tier 3 Ancient Armor and like most of things tier 4, except I can't really equip the tier 4 items yet. I need more dex. I need more dex. Excuse me? How much dex do I need again? I'm gonna get the boots, and the boots is 25, I guess. Now having 100 is no cost. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the one that I was talking about. Skill boost and the stats boost, life regeneration. It's usually like what you want, pretty much. Just what's that max tier boots again? It's very cheap, I know that much. 140 with 43. What's my best strength? 140. Yeah, I can do it. This is tier 4 boots. This is exceptionally cheap boots. On the strength wise. This is gonna be 250. This is gonna be 250. This is gonna be 250, I think. This is 140. It's cheapest. It's easiest to equip. Poison res, armor. More armor, please. Whatever. Oh my god, this is so good! How much is a band of a shot? 2.2 still? I should have not even opened that anymore. Get a Mephisto. I guess it's average speed. Objection of this point is to get the lob TU. I'm gonna try to get the Ancient Armor to tier 3, Jester to tier 3, this and this to tier 3, this and this to tier 3. Pretty much everything to the tier 3, and this is already tier 4. I messed up and don't have enough. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Overload. I'm gonna farm slightly more and then finish today's stream. Sorry for the YouTube version. I really am sad that I accidentally didn't stream on the YouTube, because that's gonna be like leftover forever. And like, you know, if anybody is willing to play this mod, I'm gonna appreciate that. I'm not on the dev or anything, but like, I love this mod. More the merrier, they say. Last time I played the cast above. Last time, I mean, few days ago. It was a mess. That took forever. I don't think this is gonna be that bad. This shouldn't be that bad anyways. But this couldn't be that bad. Let's replace that. This shouldn't and couldn't be that bad. Last one was actually one of the worst build you can ever imagine. Anyways, I'm gonna continue doing that for like how much I can do. I can continue for like 10 minutes more. So like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more. And next, can't talk. Rest will be going, rest be, I probably will do it off screen. It's not gonna be interesting, but like what's gonna happen till next stream is gonna be like doing this over and over. Nothing more. The fun part of this mod is like start. Where's the start? I guess even after you beat the entire game, aka kill the hell bell, that's the end of the base game of the normal playthrough or the normal campaign. On the vanilla D2, you can get that to that point with like actually like how long? 3 hours? 4 hours? If you're a speedrunner, you can get that point with like 3 hours and a half or something like that. Even killing the hardest boss in the game, it's gonna take like 5 hours if you're lucky and also you're speedrunner. And if you're using sorceress, yes. But normally it's gonna take way longer. By the way, I'm actually kind of searching for the diamond. Diamond gives the spell boost. I'm gonna check the thing. Witching Glove. Requires 183 strength. Good thing I checked because I probably wouldn't be able to wear it. Moon Wrap. Excuse me. It requires 125 strength with 35 level. Make it. Boots is done. Just the cap. $175 strength. Coat is heavy. Okay. Actually. Ancient armor. 170 height, 186. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to upgrade anything more except for those one and the name. You want 49 and 51 decks. I'm gonna have 2 of them for this. And preserved head. $72. 51. I guess I can go ahead and start the nightmare. I don't need too many actually. You're gonna say why is my inventory this unorganized? I feel the same way, trust me, I don't care about that those. It takes money to organize, okay? You're like hiring the special cleaning agent. Wait, what? That's not right. That's grammarly right, but that's not what I meant. You're pretty much purchasing the cleaning agent and then make the runes stackable. Mana Shrine. Gem Shrine, I don't care.
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
Den of Evil, here, what you have to do is like you have to clear the every enemies here. Like literally clear every single enemies. Reward is gonna be the +1 to skill level, skill point. It's essential, as well as the... And also you can just like get something, I think. Respect. One respect you can use when you want. Respect is again rare. On the red end game, you may not care too much about it, but +1 to skill point is like essential enough to do it on every single build. Unless you're doing some weird speedrunning or something. On the speedrunning, I can say what's the best for you. Determine on your own. It's 86 now. If I hide this in, it's 86. So skill level doesn't really matter. Oh, by the way, you have so many ways to get the skill level in this game, so that most of your spell scaling actually was moved to different places. You're not likely to get more spell damage from the skill levels. It's very rare for you to get a low skill level, more damage through the skill level. Plus the skill will give you more damage. I'm not gonna lie about that. But it's not the primary way of scaling the damage. For almost all the cases. And just like that, cleaned it.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
Should I stop apprenticeship now? I can stop it. Yeah, sure. Eventually, I'm gonna get the Jin and the Talon, but Talon is not really a big deal. By the way, max 5 resistance, nice. Gravia's not gonna matter for most build. Maldives have the poison, right? I was curious about that. They said they are gonna change that to the different tree though. So I guess like bothering about that is not really a great option. I feel like I have enough. I should start putting point into the damage or survivability here. I'm not really struggling to damage enemies though. I guess I'm gonna kill Andy. Oh, by the way, that guy did that, you know, a lot of what? Projectile? It's scary, do not stand inside of that projectile path. You're gonna die like very quick. I mean, common sense. Do not stand inside of the enemy's hitbox. Especially when set hitbox is like... looks like hundreds of hits is combined into one. Common sense. If you don't stand inside of it, it's not that scary. But just for the side note, yeah. You should not do that. Like, it should be obvious from like any gamer. But yeah, do not do that. Please. Don't do that. Please. By the way, Nightmare Mephisto is not very good for the farming, so you are likely to farm the normal Mephisto or Hell Mephisto if you can farm comfortably. Hell Mephisto actually have a good root. I mean, potentially of the good drops or the good enough drops to think about it. Like, you're gonna get some set item. By the way, set item are all like mid-game gear pretty much. Mid-game being a set, there's no like tiered unique equivalent of the set items. So when I say set item, it means it's rather great. You can get sacred uniques, which is like also great items. It's not like it's like crazy amazing, but yeah, you're gonna get the good items from there. So if you can farm Hell Mephisto, it's not the worst idea to do it. I resummoned because I got the skill shrine. Skill shrine bonus should be on my totems. Again, around like 5 or 10 minutes, probably right around I kill the Andariel, I'm gonna quit the stream. It shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long. Andariel isn't that strong.
This place has the stench of...
I thought about maxing out the apprenticeship, but diminishing return means it's not greatest. There's goblin nearby. Take the goblin 100%. My goblin lacks actually very lot. He can drop a lot of like unique. Not a lot of, but like usually drops some unique at some level. You can expect that. Strength. Kill this idiot. Smith is weak, Smith is weak, Smith is dead. Oh, by the way, Frederick Malice, should I mention about that? It's more usable than you think, so if it is close, I recommend getting that. You don't need it specifically, but like having that is useful. More useful than like base game. Because you want to imbue something. It's not like super important, but like if it is close, definitely worth picking up. Picking that up and talk to Chassis, it gives the reward called imbue. What it does is it does give you the rare item from the whatever base you gave to the Chassis. The forge person this. I surrounded you. Anti-goblin capacity is high. Oh my god. I love enemies. Oh god, it's a lot of enemies. Scary. What's my resist? Also, you're recommended to have the 75% resistance. Don't be idiot and rush. Nightmare has a more... Anyway, you need more resistance. Hell, you need even more resistance. That's how this game works. Don't be dumb like me and check the resistance after you reach the next point.
The warmth of life is not prepare yourself to serve my
I do not think like it's casting that on the recasting though. What totem should I go for? I want to go for a lightning totem, because that's the most useful for the farming for sure. Twice the base level really doesn't matter for the damage. It's honestly more annoying than anything. It's not really like benefit, like simply benefit at least. Dark Gathering is not really amazing for the putting point into too. So like, I don't think... What's my movement speed? Hello? Oh, Jester. Yeah, Jester has it, yeah. But it's still great for the damage though. If you want the... good damage, then this is the best. Yeah, surround her with that, and she's gonna die eventually. Not bad on the damage. Single target is questionable though. Anyways, talk to Warif. After Andy is dead, talk to this, and that's over. I think I'm gonna go for Modex. I'm gonna actually quickly do something and then get this over with. Mystic Orb. This is a modification you can do to any of your gears. This gives the 25 dex, 71. How much is a 71? Preserved head is 72. I need one more strength. Dex. And then because of that, I can actually put these upgraded to max. Anyways, I'm gonna upgrade U1 and the preserved head to the next tier. And that's gonna be what I'm gonna do overall. Other than that, I think I'm done with this game. I'm done with today's stream. Next stream, I don't know when. I'm probably gonna do the totem again though. Oh, by the way, thanks for Classy for follow. I probably should take that a lot. Whatever. Thanks for watching. I've been having fun and this is kind of amazing to be honest. Thank you for watching. See you in the next stream.